family of 5, living in constant clutter. The kids are growing up and out of their spaces.
Well, this whole room doesn't work for me. I have to sit on a box to do my homework.
I don't really see anything wrong with this room.
Mom's ready to call in the pros, but Dad's not sure their wallet has room for stylish solutions.
Hire a decorator for a 10-year-old's room? I don't know about that.
Can the Connors get organized before the kids head to college? That's our mission, organization.
Well, you know we're on a mission. I'm Al Ducharme. Welcome to Mission Organization. The Connors remodeled their home after their youngest son, Chase, was born. It's got space for everyone and everything. But as you'll see, the Connors' everything is all over the place.
Paul Connors is an advertising executive. And Cindy Connors is a writer. They're the parents of 3 growing children. Their eldest son, TJ, is headed to high school. Daughter Callie is 10 and entering middle school. 7-year-old Chase is ready to take on 2nd grade. These 3 youngsters are poised to take on the world, but they'll have to start by tackling their bedrooms.
We moved into this house 10 years ago. When Chase arrived, we decided we need to renovate. We have the space we need, but it's just not that well organized.
The kids have some design ideas of their own, and they're not shy about sharing them.
I would like a desk to do my homework, a place to put my things, and I just wish these bunk beds would disappear.
Her room's very quirky, has lots of different angles to it. It's really hard to fit the furniture in there.
Chase, the youngest, has a few simple requests.
Yeah, I want a chair and a desk. I don't have anywhere to do my homework in here. I have to sit on a box to do my homework.
His dresser is 14 years old and a changing table, and he's been out of diapers for a while. He has a big closet, but he doesn't have hanging clothes, so it's not utilized. His closet's not utilized.
Yeah, that's wasted space.
Chase's room needs to get out of the baby phase.
Could it be curtains for oldest son TJ's guy style? If his mom has her way.
There's really nothing wrong with this room. I've worked very hard to make it this messy. And I'm sure I'll end up with curtains or something just because my mom wants them to be there, and I really don't care what happens to it.
His room is always a disaster area.
It's a mess all the time.
So it looks like almost everyone agrees that they've got organizational issues. But can Cindy and Paul agree on who will do the organizing?
I would like to hire a decorator and get their advice and do it right the first time.
I'm not against working with a decorator, but I'm against letting a decorator have carte blanche and just go crazy.
We called on decorator and a rater to get them on track and keep the crazy to a minimum. Cindy takes her on a tour of the 3 bedrooms so they can have their plan put together.
All right, Ann, so this is Chase's room. He still has his changing table. That was actually TJ's. And I want to get a workspace for him. I want to get a desk. I'd love to redo this closet. And I'd love to know your advice on how to put this together.
Okay, Chase is 5, 4,
7.
7. Chase is 7.
Cindy and Ann press on. Callie's room is next, where Ann looks to turn challenges into triumphs.
And Ann, this is Callie's room. And the problem here is all the crazy angles, and over here sort of dead space, and I could really use your help here.
Not a problem. We could get rid of the folding table. Let's give her a sweet little girl single bed here because you don't have a lot of room. And let's take advantage of this clip. Let's make this a sweet little reading nook.
The plans are taking shape for Callie and Chase's bedrooms. Cindy and Ann head off to TJ's room, which might prove a bit more challenging.
All right, Ann, obviously this room needs help. What are we doing here?
It's actually not that bad. We're going to paint the walls, move the furniture around. We can get the bed back over into that section, have this all be an entertainment area. And the room is big enough where it can almost be 2 separate rooms. Get some curtains on the windows.
So it's really cosmetic.
Absolutely.
And can you make my son neater?
I can't work miracles.
It looked like Ann had her plan together when...
And that's just the laundry room.
In here?
What?
I think you need a space planner.
So, the plot thickens. It looks like Ann's discovery of the disorganized laundry room will bring new design challenges.
Up next, our decorators call on a space planner. Will the Connors laundry room prove too much for a space-savvy designer?
Oh, my. It's not that bad. I have my laundry organizer and I have my drying rack.
And can the family's wallet withstand the remake of 3 bedrooms and now a laundry room?
Did you see anything you liked?
Come here.
Mission Organization will be right back.
Welcome back to Mission Organization. I'm Al Ducharme. The Connors family is set to tackle their second-floor bedrooms, which are bursting at the seams, and a wreck of a laundry room. Cindy and Paul have brought in a professional decorator to help.
Did you see anything you liked?
Decorator Ann Narrator has met with the Connors and has a basic idea of how to approach each bedroom and each problem.
There are 3 problems with these children's rooms, as I see it. The first one is that the floor has a very limited footprint. It's a very small space in each of the rooms. The second is that the ceilings are confining because all 3 of them have clips, which is when the eave of the roof comes in and cuts into your ceiling space. And the third problem, and this is the most major, is that even if they wanted to keep the rooms clean, there's nowhere to put anything.
And let's not forget the laundry room that needs, well, some laundering of its own.
We can make it aesthetically pleasing and get the laundry up off the floor and into bins. And with just a few changes, we can get that laundry room into a space that you like to go in versus you like to avoid.
Ann calls in space planner Janet Stevenson for expert organizational advice. Brave Cindy takes her to the laundry room first.
So, Janet, here's the laundry room. And Ann thought that you could be a huge help in here.
Oh, my. She definitely is right.
It's not that bad. I have my laundry organizer and I have my drying rack.
And your table that isn't efficient and your baskets all over the place. Oh, my goodness.
So you think you can help?
Oh, this is my challenge. I'm very excited about this one. Wait until we're finished.
Cindy and our space planner Janet then discuss design solutions for Chase's closet.
What we can do here is utilize this closet more efficiently. I think we can build the dresser into the closet. I mean, you have got an old dressing table. Get rid of that. Let's build it in here. Lots of shelves. And it'll be a much more efficient use of the overall space of this room.
How about for the future, say 5 years down the road? Is that still going to work for him?
It will absolutely work for him. I mean, if you need to have more shelves, you can add them. It's all adjustable.
So let's recap our plans for each room. In Chase's room, the bed moves in front of the window and 2 new end tables balance out the look. They'll clear out the changing table and fulfill Chase's dream of a desk and chair. Custom storage is installed in the closet. And we add a shelf around the top of the wall for the teddy bears Chase doesn't play with every day. In Callie's room, the bunk beds disappear and get replaced with a double bed and a custom canopy. The folding table goes in favor of a desk with hutch for storage. The desk gets repainted and used in Chase's room. The closet has built-ins, but gets drawers for more storage. And the quirky window area becomes a cozy reading room. In TJ's room, the bed moves against the back wall and the couch slides closer to the entrance. The desk goes opposite the futon, and the bookcases go against the walls by the bed. It creates 2 separate areas, one for entertaining and one for sleep. Finally, a good cleaning and much to TJ's chagrin, new curtains. And last but not least, in the laundry room, the plan calls for a work table with storage underneath, custom shelving above the work area, and special sliding shelves and drip dry area over the sink.
So what do you think? What do you think of the ideas?
I like them. I like everything. I'm in.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Paul and Cindy are on board. Ann and Janet have proposed very specific design solutions for each of the Connors' troubled rooms. Now the real work begins.
Up next, our dynamic family swings into action.
All right, you got that, TJ?
Will the space-saving solutions work wonders for the Connors kids? And can Paul save a buck by doing it himself?
Man, I made a mess of this wall.
Stay tuned. Mission Organization will be right back.
Welcome back to Mission Organization. I'm Al Ducharme. The plan's in place to modernize and organize the Connors' 3 bedrooms and laundry room. Paul is ready to get to work, while Cindy just can't wait to get the rooms cleaned up and the decor updated.
Decorator Ann Rader and space planner Janet Stevenson are set to play their strengths to make the Connors' home into a masterpiece. Prepping the rooms is the first order of business. Paul Connors starts by painting the laundry room and later moving on to Callie and Chase's rooms.
Callie?
Shortly after, crews arrive with custom cabinets that were designed at the factory to fit the Connors' special needs. The laundry room required a well-thought-out plan that would make the chore of laundry a pleasure.
You wanted to have a place to fold, you wanted to have a place to put things away. This will be your countertop area, and you'll have some deep storage spaces under there for your baskets.
With custom-made units, installation is clean and relatively easy. After the laundry room is complete, our crews move on to Chase's closet, where after some careful measuring, special units are configured for convenience and designed for flexibility as Chase's needs will change. As you can see, adjustable shelving, hanging storage, and sliding doors provide real bang for the buck. The cost of custom built-ins outweighs several factors, 2 of which are better use of the closet space and no need to buy furniture which takes up precious space in the room.
Janet, it looks great.
Yeah, didn't it turn out nice? Now you're going to be able to get rid of all the furniture that you wanted to in here. You have so much room for, you know, his socks and underwear in drawers and everything folded and neatly put away.
The next step in Chase's room was to clear out the old changing table to make room for a new desk and chair. The new high-level shelving gets the stuffed animals Chase doesn't play with every day off the floor and out of the way.
You have a lot of teddy bears, Chase.
We then moved the existing bed in front of the windows to balance out the room. Oh, and remember that old desk in Callie's room? Well, that's now being repainted a deep red and going to have new life in Chase's room. Decorator Anna Rader decides on a baseball theme to fulfill Chase's dream request of a desk and chair. An artist carefully paints the seams of a baseball and creates a pennant with Chase's name on it to give the piece a more personalized look. Chase's room is almost completely transformed. Meanwhile, in Callie's room, Dad and Big Brother break down and remove the bunk bed.
All right, you got that, TJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Callie gets into the act as she prepares for the arrival of all new furniture, while Dad focuses on building the reading nook. Paul starts with simple plywood and attaches it to the walls to form a seat. This approach will provide for seating and room for storage below. Next, we'll cover some foam with fabric to make the seat. A small curtain rod attached to the bench with fabric will make a great hideaway for Callie's books and small treasures. Our decorator will then use the same matching fabric for the curtains. This will give Callie a quiet place to read and take advantage of previously wasted space. Down the hall in TJ's room, our team paradise is beginning to come together. Our plan consists mainly of some thoughtful rearranging of the existing furniture to make better use of the space. But it looks like the built-in reading lamp might be dimming Paul's passion for the project.
Man, I made a mess of this wall.
2 adults and 3 kids all on a mission, and they're doing a pretty good job.
Up next, what do the kids think of their rooms?
I think my bed is pretty.
I had my doubts whether or not this was all going to be worth it.
A massive makeover revealed. Mission